Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. We're playing Parklife and we've just started this area around the stadium over here. I've changed it a little bit since the first one we've done. One thing I do want to do is I do actually want to link up the metro pieces, and of course what I'm going to do is just turn that back on. So it's no longer going to go into this direction, so we'll trim that back a little bit, and what we're going to do is we're going to tie it in on that side. Are we going to run something else? That one can tie in over here, that one can tie in over. I'm going to tie it onto that one since we may want something to come in from this side later. Or do we? Is there something that's more likely to run up here and tie in on that side? Anyway, we can fix that. It's not the end of the world if we're going to do that. So we'll start it off with a bit of a straight over there, and then what we'll do is we will do that as a tie-in. At the same time, what we could do is I'm tempted to add a bit of a station over here somewhere, and we'll tie in this one over there. So let's grab a station. It's just going to be a normal station like that. I think that's going to be sufficient. So we'll put in one station over there, and we'll just wrap those two in there. So let's grab this. And we'll tie that one in there. We'll grab this and give me a straight line to about there, and we'll tie that one in there. So now that works quite well, and there's an extra station over here, and since there's a station, we're going to want to make sure we add a bit of a crossing over there and put some walkways. Not like that, put some walkways up here and add some walkways through there. So now at least you can get to the metro station down there. So what I want to keen on doing is actually filling in all of this again with some residential, and it's a little more open, this area. They're not quite as densely populated here, so a little bit of that at least. I'm tempted to have all of this to be residential and all of that to be residential. It's going to have some open space in between. We'll do some of that, fill in all of that. Okay, and anything else over here? Yeah, I'm tempted to have all of this as residential. High density residential. All the way like so, maybe not right there in the corner. And there we go. And similarly, I'll probably do the same thing over here. So let's run some nice residential over here too. And I'm tempted to put an access point to the park. Right across here actually, so let's open up that piece. At the same time, let's make sure to get our crossing over there, and let's put some park access points. So basic park access points, side gates. Okay, so one side gate over there, one side gate over here. And we'll make sure to tie in all of these. And we'll add one more side gate over there. So then we'll grab the paths and we will is that right? Do something like that, eh? I'm tempted to take this thing and actually drop that down just a little. Yeah, that's okay. So something like that. At the same time, we'll grab this one over here. Actually, let's run this one straight up there, and this is what we'll do is we'll tie this one in there. So now there's some more access points to the park over here. Let's quickly get some water in place. So down there, through there, well, through there, and tied in over that side. Bringing this one up here. Even tie that in through there. We'll tie in this one there. We'll tie in this one over here, and we will. There we go. So now we've got that going for us. Now I'm feeling we need to just fill in the rest of this. I'm again tempted to run some of that, and like that. There we go. So that should be able to fill in a little bit. I'm also keen to, okay, there's some shopping going on over here. So I think there could be something similar on this side. We need some services. Let's get some services going first. We're struggling with the services, so let's get some death care going on. This area over here is where I think we should put our services. There are services on this side. Well, for death care we can have multiples though. So let's just switch that off. So we actually switch it on. Put the death care in there. Okay, that'll work for us. We're gonna use a bit of a hospital. There's a hospital set up on that side too. So actually, maybe we should just add our clinic then next to the death care over here, and we get a bit of a police station going. It's also on that side, so let's make sure to slot it in, and let's do that. So we can actually open up that. So let's do that. A bit of a police station right there. Let's get some fire going. Fire coverage. Right over there. So we get some of our pieces of the action over here. We could certainly add some more. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is to fill out some more commercial right over here. So let's do that. Let's not do that one. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of that. And what we're going to do here is fill in some more of this. Like so, and like so. Oh, the other thing we probably need to do over here is a bit of a school. So let's quickly have a look. Schools. Some schooling over there. Let's get some of these Novus things that we have. So Phoenix High School. Maybe Phoenix High School over here. That could actually work there. Yeah, this is a good. Let's do the Phoenix High School right over here. And Nova City High School and Modern High School and Tech Primary and Public Library and Community College. That's like a. So where's another primary school we can make use of? This one, Nova City Primary School. Can almost slot that one in on this side. Now all of that's got power. There's some schools over here. Pretty close to some of this stuff. Look at that. Look at all of these people. Well, why are they actually... Oh, was there a game? There was a game. That is why. Okay, what we need to do is actually probably link up these metro lines though. So grab me the blue one over there, and oh my goodness. Okay, so that one is in there now. Now what I'm doing is, oops. There we go. Blue line is working. Let's get the other one, the green line over here, to tie in down there. And at the same time, we'll give it a little bit of station over there. And we'll give that station back working over there. Nice. So our metro setups are definitely running around quite nicely now. Area is filling in nicely over here. Up the hill over here to the top there. That's quite cool. I like it. All of this is filling in really nicely. Death care is still a problem, so let's add some more. Like so, and like that. Hopefully that should cover us quite well with death care in this area. Still making decent amounts of money, but this stadium is costing us a fair bit more to run. I'm not keen on the parking on this road anymore. People should make use of these large parking facilities, so let's quickly do that. Let's turn off the parking and all of this. Nice. Again, let's get rid of all of that parking. Yeah, make use of all of these parking facilities at the back here. That's what they're there for. Excellent, that's pretty good. So that at least the metro connection is up and running now. The next thing we probably need to start thinking about is how we're gonna tie this in here. And whether we can tie those two over there. I'm sure we can do that. So let's get the train connection here. So if we look at that a little bit, right? Now let's grab move it. We're gonna try and get that as close as possible to there. So it makes a fair bit of sense in the way it is set up. I don't need that to be clipping there. It's a bit of a step that we're seeing. We drop that down and bring that up a little bit. That's a little better. Now we have a bit of a step over here, so let's bring this one up a little. Just so we try and avoid these steps a little. Probably need to bring this one down a bit. That's going to be better if we do that. Just a tad. Okay, something like that. Then that can run through there towards this side and to here. Not that we need that. Probably what we're going to want to do, actually we don't really need to do that, but I do like the idea of running a pretty decent, well, I'm not sure how we're going to get that to work. We're going to have to completely redo this section here if we want that to work. Police, what's happening, police? It's filling in nicely. I like it. Let's go back to see the other side. How's our little stream doing? Still working. Still working. I think we've got all the grass that's used to be there that's not really there anymore. Maybe a little bit of grass still up there. But yeah, I'm liking the stream. It's pretty cool. Makes sense to go out there. So that's awesome. Our little a little road here. Nice. So that area is actually, I like the way how we connected these up together over here. Are we getting some, well actually people can easily come in from this side to go there. And then from that side they can get back onto there. So that actually works so well. I don't think we need better interchanges than this. We're picking up what we need to pick up. Anybody from here that wants to go just comes in through here. So that actually works quite well too. We could even run another row of stuff there. I like the way that we've kind of curved these roads back in, so that they don't mess around with this this too much. We're getting some of the parking being used over here, so it makes a lot of sense to have the parking like that. We've got the station over here for people to take the train, though the metro probably covers everything that needs to be covered in terms of providing access. So there are some people using this metro station, not a lot though, not a lot. If we look at this one over here, that one is also not really busy. So let's have a quick look at what is happening with our public transport lines. Metro specifically is what I'm after. So the metro lines, that one's busy. Stops, lots of stops on these lines. I'm keen to see how they're performing in terms of passengers waiting. So I think, hang on. Some of these are getting pretty busy. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, no. I don't want that one. Remove that vehicle. Select types. M100. Tax 100, max speed 100 and 180. And this one is 180. No, so let's just get that one. Add one more. So it's like 2, 4, 6, 8 coming up on this line. Hopefully that's going to help us out a little. That's what's happening over here. Let's check the green line over there. That's 6. Let's see how busy that is. It is getting pretty busy in some locations too. So let's select some vehicle types. We're not going to select that one. There's 1, 2 more on that one. So hopefully that should cover things. And they actually tie in all the way at the end there. So that's actually a bit of a loop now. How's this doing? Wow, that's busy. That is crazy busy. Let's see this. This one at the airport is very busy, really. And it's already got 6 on there. My goodness. Let's add 1, 2 more vehicles onto that one too. Oh yes, and that one obviously runs in there. So yeah, that is really looking good. This one should be no traffic whatsoever. That should be quite easily managed by the one set that's running up and down here. Yeah, whether we need that one, I don't know, but in the future it can run into a different area. Or it can also curve back, run up here potentially. Should we want to do that at some stage? We will see. We will see. That's looking pretty good there. Really looking pretty good. People are making use of this area, something fierce. I like it. The only thing that we're not doing here is we're not having this yet. So I'm tempted to just get that sorted in there, to be honest. I am tempted to just get that done. So the question is, so let's pause the game a little, get rid of some of these things, get rid of some of that. Okay, probably one more. Okay, and now, and probably a little more of this too. Now, give me the rail. And we'll do something like that. Okay, now let's get the mover tool going. And we'll start by dropping that down a little bit more. Oh, definitely we're gonna drop. Hang on. Hang on, what's going on over here? That's not quite. I'd rather have that run a little straighter into that station over there. Something like that. Let's grab so that we just get the other side done also. Like so. And now let's grab move it again, and what we'll do is we'll tweak it in like that, and say like this, and this one I'm gonna remove. Okay, and I'm going to place it back in with actually two sections. 1, 2, okay. Then I'm going to grab that thing and I'm going to drop it down. And I'm going to move it out into this direction. And we'll tie these in a little better. And we're going to want to drop that one over there a little bit. We're going to want to drop this one over here just a little bit, maybe not as much, but a little bit. And that is still not quite right. So if we try and drop that again, and we try and drop this again, it's not actually going to do the trick, is it? That's okay, but this piece over here is a little funny. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that, and what we'll do is we'll try and, I think that's probably okay. Something like so. Yeah. Now we need to run this across, get it to bridge over here, and make it look decent, and then that is actually what we're going to do here. So let's, oh, that's not too bad. So there may be some detailing that could work a little bit better. So let's get this thing to go straight like so. Why is it trying to tunnel that? Okay, so don't do that. Put that in the air, thank you. Now I'll just use move it, and we'll just drop this down a little. Not that much though. We need to drop it down just a tad. So something like this. It's looking pretty good over here, giving us that option. And then all we need to do is make sure that we actually tie this one in so it makes a little bit of sense. So something like that. I think that's okay. Then let's see about and to be honest, we probably should raise that up a little bit. And this section, so let's get rid of this section and we'll rebuild that. Okay, let's just get it to do whatever it needs to do. Like so. That's looking much better. And what we'll do is we'll tie that in a little. If we do that, that's looking pretty good there. Now what we could actually run this thing around here, this thing around there, and fill out that section and even do the other side over here. But yeah, that is, let's quickly see about move it. We'll pull that back just a tad, and what we'll do is we'll lift that up a little. I think that's about right. We could also, it looks a little rigid, so we could also do a little something like that. Yeah. Here we come in. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. It's okay. It's nice and tight though. It's really nice and tight through here. So at least now we have the ability to actually link some trains from there to there. That could actually be quite cool. So let's do that. Let's actually link that up. So let's grab a train. Oh, there's no trains currently running there. So that's one. Through there. No station here, and then to that side and back. Wow, yes, okay, fine. Fine, it's fine. Now let's change the color to something yellowish. There we go. So we'll see how that train setup does. It's obviously a fairly congested rail line through here now. Lots and lots of different services coming through here. And then this comes around that way and actually ends up here. Why is it? Oh, it's so busy because there's probably a game on. Yeah? Lots and lots of stuff happening over here. Why is... Ah, you know what? I think this intersection requires us to allow this. Okay, let's allow this kind of setup to happen over here, and the same thing over here. Let's allow that. That should... That messes things around quite a bit over here. Lots of people parking here, wondering if they're going to come and make use of some of these stations. Oh, there we go. The train is here. Actually, let's have another look at that. Okay, and then we're going to grab this and we're just going to move it to the other side. Okay, so this is the only one. It's better to be more convenient for people to walk into. Some people getting off, very little. So where do these, oh, there's one that goes to the airport. Yeah, so there's it's a very busy, this station itself is very busy. And I'm almost tempted to see about changing it to the bigger one. You know, the double one. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to do that. Change it to the double one so we can have some of these lines separated. Because we've got trains waiting to go through this section all the time now. People waiting, like 10. So it's really not that bad. What's going on? A wave of death everywhere. Everybody's died. Is our death care not working? Let's have a quick look at what's the situation with our death care. We've got so much capacity on the death care side of things. I don't know why this is happening. A wave of death happening. All of the rest is working quite well. There should be death care in here. Yes, there is indeed. Should I add some more though? Can I squeeze one in? Well, let's squeeze one in there, see if... Oh, well, there's one right there, though. No, let's get rid of it. Don't need that many. Well, maybe we do. Just to sort some of this stuff out a little bit. Something over here. Ah, we don't. So, I'm keen that we add some. Right over there. That can help. Help out a little. Over here we've got plenty of them around here, right? Like 3. Are they stuck in traffic? No, there's no traffic. So I don't know, some death care. We just added another one over here. So there's plenty of death care in here too. We will sort it out. Oh my goodness, stuff is burning down. Okay, but I think we're going to put an end to the episode right here, right now. I think this area is starting to look pretty good. I'm liking how this is filling in over here, how it's kind of gelling with the park, giving people access to walk all the way around there. It's a very nice little area. Got the metro running through here with all of these high density buildings over here, and we're really seeing very little traffic. So if I quickly have a look at the traffic situation, we've got like an 86% flow in terms of traffic. So there's a bit of a busy section over here. But really, a few busy intersections, maybe a busy road every now and again. But this section looks pretty busy. This section looks pretty busy. To get people through there. But other than that, oh, that's very busy too. This junction. But none of these things feel like they don't work, right? None of it feels like it doesn't work. It's just busy because of that. This bridge is not busy. None of these highways are busy. Really, none of these roads are busy. That section through there is a little busy. That is a busy intersection, but it's not like it's painful. Really, we are looking pretty well. 87% traffic flow. This section is pretty busy. Okay, because that's one of the key access points for this area. So that is pretty busy. But again, nothing unreasonably so. Over here, but a little bit of the busy side of things. We're putting some metros in here, so that's actually working quite well. Is that busy? Wow, that's crazy busy. The buses are dropping people off to, I think, interchange to that. So that's pretty good. So we've got that access point there. So really, access from the one side to the other side is really good now. This area over here is probably a little bit on the busy side. There's nothing over here that feels crazy busy. All of this is very reasonable. Yeah, I like it. So 88% traffic flow, so really our traffic is not a problem at all. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Hopefully the death situation resolves itself fairly quickly. Okay, bye-bye.